plus violence, and those that are violence related only. And when you come back, they have their record, they want to compare. Me too, I have my record, I want to compare. Because by the time you announce the result now, we will not be able to have the opportunity to compare. So when you came back, you also wanted to carry us along. That this is your discretion of how you want to go about it. And you requested if we are on the same line. Now, one of the parties stood up and said they are on the same line. And he even became the spokesperson of all the political parties here. Every political party here is standing on its own. It didn't come to anybody. It's very representative. So it cannot be forced to accept that. Even if people accept, my party will not accept that. Because we all come here individually. Now, these are things that I want to get let us get it clear. I have to see the boards that are termed overvoting plus violence. Where have they been moved to? And also, how did you segregate this willful destruction? Because other clients and other states are not taking it the way we are taking it here in Kano. So states have taken violence to be violence. It's nothing like willful or unintentional violence. Violence is violence. But voting is violence. You see, there's a problem. When he was talking, I didn't talk. So, and he was the one who said that he has the record. He wants to see it physically when you come back. So I am also demanding the same thing. I want us to see those votes that have been moved to violence, voting from violence, and those that have not been moved. Because our record shows that most of these, what do you call it, council votes are under violence. And also, I am not a learned person, but if we look at the law, the provisions, maybe which ones, the one you have taken, that's item 2. Item 2 clearly states that an O, and I will read an O, so that you can understand fully that decision, how that decision came about. That's why I said I'm not under the, I came here individually, so nobody should speak for me. Plus 2, this rules, this number 2, which we have adopted unilaterally. Willful obstruction and or resistance to deployment from distribution of materials. Willful obstruction and or, let's read it one by one. If we take the first one, willful obstruction and resistance to deployment from distribution of materials. It means the materials have not left the INEC office to start voting. If you take it the other way again, willful obstruction or resistance to deployment from distribution of materials is a section. Or distribution in one place. So this one happens, this violence happened at the polling station. The violence took place after the materials have left the INEC. It was when the exercise was going on, the violence took place. So I strongly suggest, I strongly believe that item 6 should prevail in this circumstance. You are the returning officer, you have the discretion, but we know ordinary common sense, ordinary English can be interpreted like this. This obstruction and this resistance to deployment. Deployment means taking it to the state where it's going to be the vote to take place.
Can you conclude so you can get a response? You can't speak forever.
Okay, this is what I have, so I have done this, and I want also, I will also agree with my colleague here that is an agent on the other party. We want to see how these votes are categorized, because we have our own record. If this record are moved to another, if the vote is moved to what do you call it, destruction, then it means we are overloading that aspect. But which means we are reducing so that it will not fall under the category, the margin of lead provision. So I want us to be fair and transparent. I'm not after anything. I'm just after rules that you have set for yourself. Nobody here set those rules. National Assembly from enacted the act and reviewed it, and also added its own rules here. Nobody participated in the making of the rules. Nobody here participated, but I want it to be followed so that we know how that is arrived at. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. For the explanation, I believe there is nothing I will say that I have not said before. I will only repeat myself.
Just continue with what you started. Proceed with what you started. Proceed with
the word willful wasn't inserted by me. I didn't manufacture the word. I read it from the manual. And once there's an obstruction, I don't know if there's an unwillful obstruction. Willful obstruction or obstruction, for me, mean one and the same. Mean there was an obstruction. For as long as it is created by man, not created by external force, it is willful.
At where? At the deployment, not at what deployment.
No, there are two things. I will read it again.
No. There must be an end to litigation. There must be an end. People cannot tear us down. We have done this conversation before and we agree that you should proceed.
Not me.
It's okay. I will read it for the last slide. Okay. Willful obstruction, that's one part of the sentence. And or
allow him now. I do one reading for him.
Implying that can stand on its own because it is or when the combination of the two happens. So if any of them happen, the same rule applies.
Now what is the meaning of deployment?
Sorry?
What is the meaning of deployment?
That is the second leg in the alternative. Suppose there was no willful obstruction, but there is resistance to deployment.
What is the
Support.
What is the meaning of that?
Let me finish. But it's an alternative. It's not standing alone. The sentence is a compound sentence, meaning either of the two or both.
I agree. But the key point there is deployment. Where was deployment?
That is in the event that the issue under discussion is deployment. What about if it's willful destruction? Can that stand alone?
I think on the border, Mr. Chairman.
I've tried to be fair to everyone.
Nobody is going to hold this exercise ransom. Nobody, we are going to proceed, we are going to announce the result. Nobody will hold this ransom.
What of you? We are going to lose that you for yourself. What of you? That's what we are asking. What of you?
If I may, announcement.
My understanding, either of the two, or if both of them happen concurrently, the same rule applies. That credit affected PUs with 0 votes, which means in the first place the votes were never counted and shall not count in the application of the burden of PU. The second is that we should conclude the expected outcome, that we should conclude what was done. And on that note,
thank you very much.
On that note, I will go to the other side of the questions you asked. The other side of the question that you asked was, I went back to polling unit by polling unit and extracted what happened in each of the polling units as reported by the collection officers. And I have the complete list. And like I said, because it is not meant the one that is violence or willful obstruction are not meant to affect the margin of lead. Like I said, I dropped them from consideration as far as margin of lead is concerned. But overvoting is meant to have effect on the margin of lead, and so I have retained them. That's what I said before. And I had a total incidences of 195 incidences across the entire state. And at the end of the day, it involved 138 local governments. It involved 180 areas. It involved 385 polling units. It also affected 253,160 votes. But for the purposes of segregation, that's the PVT collected, sorry. The PVT collected in the affected zone, all of them were 253, 160. But for the purposes of margin of lead, the cancellation over voting, the figure reduced to 84,849.
Allahu Akbar.
For the cancellation for violence, I had 168,351. And I did this painstakingly, polling unit by polling unit. And that was the reason why I said I should be excused from this environment so that I can concentrate. That's the figure that I have.
Yeah.
And on that note, I want to go ahead and present the results for this exercise. That is for the yes. Yes. So the results for Kano State, gubernatorial results for Kano State, total number of registered voters stood at 5,921,370. Number of accredited voters, 2,032,955. Number of valid votes is 1,977,872. Rejected votes, 27,092. Total votes cast, 2,004,964. Now, I will read out the total votes received by the individual aspirants. The declaration of results. I, Professor Ahmed Doko Ibrahim, hereby certify that I am the returning officer for the 2023 Kano State governorship election held on the 18th day of March 2023. The election was contested. The candidates received the following votes. 1. Santuragi Alhaji Hamisu of AA Party, who scored 211 votes. Number 2, Sani Mahmoud of AAC, scored 955 votes. Number 3, Khalid Ibrahim Idris of ADC scored 12,832 votes. Number 4, Ibrahim Sha'aban Sha'arada of ADP scored 9,402 votes. Number 5, Gauna Nasiru Yusuf of APC scored 890,705 votes. Number 6 is Sulem Kuka Umar Yakasei of APGA scored 1,360 votes. Number 7, Sani Ibrahim of APM scored 4,955 votes. Number 8, Muhammad Ibrahim of APP scored 430 votes. Number 9, Yakubu Furera Ahmad of BP scored 533 votes. Number 10, Bashir Ishaq Bashir of LP scored 5,409 votes. Number 11, Yusuf Abba Kabir of NNPP scored 1,019,602 votes. Number 12, Mahmoud Aishatu of NRM scored 862 votes. Number 13, Muhammad Sani Abacha of PDP scored 15,957 votes. Number 14, Yakasai Salihu Tanko of PRP scored 2,183 votes. Number 15, Muhammad G. Bala of SDP scored 759 votes. Number 16, Muhammad Ahmad Isa of YPP scored 9,835 votes. Number 17, Nuhu Isa of ZLP scored 1,882 votes. That Yusuf Abba Kabir of NNPP, having satisfied the requirements of the law, is hereby declared the winner and is returned elected. This day, 20th March 2023. Thank you very much.
Mami.
Please, agent, come and kindly sign the results, please.
Sorry. Jama'a masu kallon mu, kamar yadda kuka je, injiniya Abba Kabir Yusuf shi ya lashe zaben gwamnan jihar Kano. A yanzu aka yi announcement nan a nan ya rubuta zaɓe mai zaman kansa ta ƙasa a yana karshen jihar Kano, inda ya rufe da ƙuri'a miliyan ɗaya.
Showing us today when the election governor and the president of NNPP, our party, our great party, Engineer Abba Kabir Yusuf Abba Gidagida, is returned the winner with a margin of over 128,000. We thank God Almighty. We thank our leader, Engineer Karami Musa Gomboso. We thank our supporters in Kano State. We thank the good people of Kano State. We thank the law enforcement agencies, especially the police and the Nigerian Armed Forces. We thank the INEC. We thank all our supporters. We thank the youth and women, and we are optimistic that God in His wisdom will continue to guide our candidate who continue to guide our governor-elect, His Excellency, Engineer Abakabir Yusuf. We are very grateful to all residents of Kano State who came out en masse to vote for our candidate. We are very grateful to all those that rendered their support and assistance during the campaign, and we are optimistic that this administration, the administration of Abba Gida, is going to rescue Kano, is going to rescue Kano State from the current mess that it has been thrown into.
The process.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Dukkan yabo da godiya sun tabbata ga Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala da ya nuna mana wannan rana kammala zaɓe aka kammala gidaya aka tabbatar da injiniya Abba Kabir Yusuf Abba gida matsayin zaɓaɓɓen gwamnan jihar Kano. Ni wakilin Abba Kabir Yusuf wakilin NNPP a wannan wuri na gamsu da biyan da aka wannan gudanar da wannan tattara zaɓe na gamsu da yadda jami'an tsaro musamman 'yan sanda da sojoji suka gudanar da kasa a wannan wuri na gamsu da yadda kuma zaɓe gudanar da kanta muna godewa Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala muna godewa al'ummar jihar Kano muna godewa mu jagora jajirtaccen jagora jarumi shugaban kasa shugaban Allah ya ja injiniya jagora masu turba ta gaskiya da kan turbarewa al'ummar jihar Kano muna cike da murna muna cike da farin ciki yanzu za mu je mu kusan da sakamako ina ciki ai saboda mun taru a wannan wuri mun zira ido mun tabbata an yi komai daidai duk waɗanda suka barayun ƙuri'a mun zo mun yi maganin a wannan wuri duk waɗanda suka sa muna godiya ta musamman ga al'ummar jihar Kano kuma muna musa addu'a gwamnatin Abba gida gwamnatin Abba gida al'umma ce gwamnati ce mai tausayi za a yi domin ci gaban talaka domin ci gaban matasa domin ci gaban mata